What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to conquer your social anxiety. Well, I know that in the past, and not so long ago, because this was like a year ago, I used to be a homeschool kid. I was pretty weird. Every time I'd come into contact with someone socially, I'd be like, I hope they're not looking in this direction. Or I just walk the other way just so I'd avoid that conversation. But I knew I had to change something and I had to start improving on myself. Otherwise, I'd be stuck in a dark abyss that I call my life. And these four walls are closing in and I can't escape. I couldn't let that happen. So, what did I do? Number one, I had to put myself in social situations. Well, I started off by putting myself in a public school. No more homeschool. I had to get out of that dark abyss by getting into that social situation. I started talking to new people, like my friend Mo. He's probably watching this right now, but he was one of the first friends that I made. And that actually helped me crack the shell on my social anxiety a lot. And all because I put myself in that situation to become friends with other people, get rid of that social anxiety. Now, you don't have to go to a public school, although it will definitely help get you into that mindset for social situations. However, you can do other things like going to an MMA class. I mean, this is a great example because you'll be talking to people, you'll be coming into contact with people, you'll actually have to deal with people. And that will definitely get you ready for social situations and overcome that social anxiety. But again, you don't have to do that either. You can do a public gym. You can do a certain sport other than MMA. You can literally do anything, like or go to a group event in your town. Whatever works for you. Secondly, you actually have to take steps in order to get out of your social anxiety situation. This is extremely hard. I know it was for me. I could barely talk to people. And when I did, it was pretty awful. But I'm glad that I did. Because as soon as I started talking to people, even though my conversation skills were pretty damn near bad, I pushed and I kept talking to new people and I ended up improving my skill. Now, you might be worrying about, hey, so now they're going to remember me as some weirdo. No one cares. They'll forget you, and you can just continue on becoming the person you want to be. Put yourself in this situation because miracles don't happen all the time. You won't have a friend that comes up to you. Like, most people won't come up to you and start talking to you, though. I mean, you might have that happen. Who knows? Because if you put yourself in that situation, like I said in the previous step, then it might actually happen to you. But again, why don't you start now and start talking to people? Get yourself in that mindset. Get in the game, buddy. It's time to get the hell up. The third thing I had to do was cut out video games. I had to cut it out because I was getting all of my social interaction from video games. And I was too busy talking to my online friends and not my real life friends or talking to just normal people. And I appreciate all the people that I was talking to online. However, you gotta go find some real friends. You can't hang out at the pool with some online friends. I'm sorry. It's not going to work. You're probably like, you're in Pennsylvania while the other dude's in Kuwait. It's not going to happen. But once you cut out that, you'll start focusing on finding some real social interaction. And this is definitely what happened to me. Because as soon as I cut out video games, I now had a motivation to go find real people. Because I didn't have that outlet like I did when I had video games. So I cut that out. I now had focus and drive to go make some real friends. Number 4. The next thing is you got to do the stupidest thing in public every now and then. This can be intentional or unintentional. It doesn't matter. I don't know, like dropping the weight on your foot. Nah, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. But, I mean, you could scream in the middle of the gym. This sounds extremely stupid, but I'm telling you, it will definitely get your social anxiety cracked. Because if you're not worrying about what people are staring at you for, like, oh my gosh, he's a crazy. If you're not worrying about those people, then surely you won't be worried when you go up and talk to people. Because if you're doing the stupidest thing possible, then the smallest thing, like actually having a normal conversation, will seem, easy. And you don't have to scream in a gym. You can go push-ups in the middle of the road. I actually don't do that, but that was just a prank. It's just prank, bro. I was just kidding. But you can just do push-ups in public. I don't know. Run without your shirt. Just do stupid things that make people think you're a weirdo, but in reality, you're actually getting yourself ready for, the little normal things. And that's about it. That's about all I did to get rid of my social anxiety. At least those were the most important things. I hope you go find some friends so you don't have to rely on those online friends and you're not just in that dark abyss you call your life and you just can't escape it. It's just the four walls are closing in and you just can't escape. That's about it.